Wow, what a wonderful character. Equally a brilliant writer, an inspirational person that one would love to follow. Good evening, namaste. I'm not talking about myself. It is a request being made by my students' friends to present this audio of Malini by Rabindranath Tagore. Since it is one of the lengthiest chapters in grade 11, Magic of Words, therefore it would be really tiresome to talk in details. Therefore, I would focus on the main idea of the play with my personal opinions here and there. Okay, let me begin. So this poetic play, Malini. So Malini here, you can say in one sense, Malini as a character and Malini as a play. So we have to understand in that sense. Here Rabindranath Tagore plays with the word, you can say in one sense. He has given the name of his play as Malini, and one of the main characters, you can say main persons in the play is a Malini. Okay, so now let's start seriously. So this poetic play, is a story of love and hatred. Okay, so now there may be a question in your mind: what is a poetic play? Okay, so poetic play means it is a great, you have to see the history of drama, history of plays here. So here if I talk about the poetic play here, you will be confused. Okay, so other day just you can write in the comment below. I will just talk in details about what is poetic play actually, poetic drama as well, but today I'll just concentrate on the Malini, the main idea about the Malini. So this is a story of love and hatred. Okay, so now love and hatred here, and this play as we read the text, we find that this story, this play takes place in the Hindu kingdom, of Kasi, Then here in this play, Malini as a character, she has been taught by Buddhist monks. So you can say here, she is a princess, like it's a Hindu kingdom. So she is a princess. She has been taught by Buddhist monks. So Buddhist monks, you can just see the controversy here. She belongs to a Hindu kingdom and she practices Buddhism. So therefore we can say that she appears in the play as a symbol of love. Like in the beginning of the story, I just spoke about the things, like I said, love and hatred. So you can say Malini here, she is a symbol of love. Why she is a symbol of love? Because to forgive is good quality that we find in her. That means she has a forgiving nature. That means she would easily forgive others. If anyone does mistakes, she won't be angry. She would easily say, okay, it's all right. That means people are easily pardoned. She forgives them. So she has these natures. And moreover, according to, as Rabindranath Tagore tells us, she is young and beautiful. Okay, as a female, she is young and beautiful, but she does not like to wear dress in the sense she is a princess. We all know that the kind of dresses worn by princess. We have seen in we have read, we have seen in pictures also. Okay, how the princess Rajkumari wears dresses, but here she is complete contrast. That means she is young and beautiful, but she does not like to wear ornaments to decorate herself. And of course, even not proper dress. Proper dress means like she is very normal, common girl. She looks like a common girl. She doesn't look like a princess. If you read this, you will find here in the story also. She doesn't look like a princess, she's like a common girl, very common girl. No ornaments, no proper dress, very common girl. Due to her education. Due to her education means, if you see how does a Buddhist monk look like, you must have seen Buddhist monk in gumbas, or maybe here and there, while going to market, or say visiting one place or the other. You must have come across so many Buddhist followers of Buddhism. You can see there how do they dress. So exactly in that sense, you can say that due to her education, she is very simple, okay. She thinks that her destiny is to find riches in poverty. So her mission in life is to help the poor people. So help the poor people. So therefore, she is gentle. She is gentle for all human beings. She is gentle for all human beings. Not only this, as we find in the story, Malini is even ready to leave the palace, king's palace. She is ready to leave the king's palace to solve the problems. You can see that human problems. She can go to that extent also. That means she is ready to leave the kingdom. Ready to leave the kingdom if she can solve the problems of human beings. So therefore, his father, you can say the king, he is worried. Okay, he is worried because she practices Buddhism in a Hindu kingdom, and other people in the kingdom follow Hinduism. So you can just see the difference. Her own daughter, his own daughter follows Buddhism, and he is himself the king of the Hindu kingdom. So this what is the contrast we see here. This is what is the contrast presented by Rabindranath Tagore here. So therefore, it becomes very difficult for him as a king, to deal with the subject outside the kingdom. And moreover, not only this, people in the kingdom, Hindu kingdom, are asking for the banishment. Banishment meant to expel from the country, like kind of exile, you can say, exile, to banish her, to exile her from her own land. So it becomes so difficult for king to just banish his own daughter. So because she practices new religion, and new religion is not very easy. New religion means here Buddhism. It's not very easy for people to digest there. Therefore, digest, or you can say tolerate. Okay, therefore, people, they demand the banishment of Malini, and as a result, king finds himself in a very troubled situation. He feels like his own position is in danger. So here how we know is a crowd of Brahmins, here it is given there, crowd of Brahmins, they come in front of the palace, demanding for the banishment of Malini, demanding the banishment of Malini. Why? Because people, these Brahmins, they also realize, or they feel threatened. They feel threatened that their position, their religion, on Hindu religion, might be in danger. Therefore, so Brahmins are headed by Kemankar, or you can say the leader of the Brahmins is Kemankar. So Kemankar is one of the leaders here. You can say Kemankar is the leader of the Brahmins. So here, while they were shouting for the banishment of Malini, at that time, one of the Brahmins from the crowd says that they must have a formal talk to the king about the religion that Malini practices. That means Brahmins want to talk to the king. Why this is happening in his own land? But here you can see another character in the group, Supriya. Supriya disagrees. Supriya disagrees with the rest of the Brahmins and puts different arguments against the banishment of Malini in the name of religion. Supriya, why he is against the banishment of Malini is very simple. Supriya believes that why Malini should be banished only on the ground of religion. Supriya gives his argument. He says that only on the ground of religion, only by practicing Buddhism, how she can be banished. She cannot be banished only for practicing religion. Religion should not be the cause for banishment. So in one sense you can say that Supriya is presented as broad-minded, who can easily adjust both religions at the same time. And moreover, he says that he is ashamed. He is shameful of himself to just feels that religion determines truth. Religion determines truths and depends upon the number of the people. So this is what he is ashamed of himself. He is very much shameful. He believes that the number of the people and the religion, fix the truth. And the truth is that Malini practices Buddhism, so she must be banished from the kingdom. This is what you can say he is against. He is against because he does not like the idea of Kemankar and the crowd of Brahmins. So at that time there is a debate goes between the Brahmins and the Supriya. So Kemankar tells his friend Supriya to be silent. Why? Because the time is not good. At the bedtime, during bedtime, we should not talk. So he requests him to be quiet. At that time, another Brahmins come there and reports and tells that army is ready to support them against the king if he does not banish his daughter. Later on, they are afraid that the involvement of army might take a rebellion. Rebellion means andolan. So they pray, calling for a goddess to take a human form to help them. So they do not like the idea of taking the help of army. Normally, when army comes in the power, or when we talk about, you must have heard so many times army rule. Army rule means whole the country is controlled by the army, and anything may happen. There may be great fight, revolution, bomb blast, bloodshed. Many things may happen. Okay, that's why they do not like the idea of army taking control of the nation, kingdom. So they pray to God. At that time they pray to God. They pray to goddess rather. They pray to goddess, and in their prayer they say that, "Oh goddess, please come in front of us in the form of human being and help us or rescue us out of this trouble." So when they were praying, the moment they finish their prayer, Malini appears. Malini appears saying, "I have come." The Brahmins believe that she is a goddess even when they recognize her as Malini. They are overcome by her love of the world, and they again take her back to the palace. So now, as they were praying, Malini appears, and why she is taken back to the palace? You should know that because they are shouting against the banishment of Malini. Malini should be taken out of the kingdom, Hindu kingdom. She should be expelled. She should be expelled. But to their surprise, she has expelled herself from the kingdom. As if you read the story, you will find there. And she is in front of them, in front of Brahmins. She even says in the story, okay, I am here. Do whatever you like. Fulfill your wish. As you like, I am ready to banish myself for the to solve the problem of the human beings. So thinking in that sense, so they were overcome. It was beyond the imagination of the Brahmins. So therefore, they feel that it's better to take her to the palace, and they take her to her palace. So it's what we find. On the other hand, Kemankar is worried. Kemankar is worried. Why? Because according to him, he believes that religion has been replaced by the love for the movement. Yes, you can see that. And for the movement, you can see that the Brahmins are all influenced by the love. Love means here love for humanity. Love for humanity. Therefore, the anger, the hatred, hatred, because the story this play is about love and hatred. So here you can say crowd of Brahmins, Kemankar, they stand for hatred, whereas Malini stands for love. So therefore here you can say that Kemankar, for him, he feels that love is winning at the moment. Love is winning at the moment. So that's why he is worried. And Malini is taken to the palace. On the other hand, Kemankar wants to go abroad to bring soldiers so that he can eradicate, he can remove new creed, religion from the holy land of Kashi. So now Kemankar is thinking very extreme. Extreme means extreme in the sense that he wants to go abroad. He wants to go abroad, he wants to bring foreign soldiers. Why? Because he believes that according his plan has not worked. Why? Because his plan was to banish Malini from the Hindu kingdom. But here, those who are against, you can say crowd of Brahmins, those who are against, those who were against, I should say, were against Malini, they were in favor of banishment. But now what we see is crowd of Brahmins have already gone to the palace with Malini. So Kemankar remains there, and Kemankar feels that his idea of banishing does not work. So therefore, his plan is to go abroad and bring foreign soldiers so that he can remove this new religion. That means, for you can say here, he is completely against the new religion. Kemankar is completely against the new religion. So we can say he stands for hatred. So during his departure to abroad, while he was going abroad, Supriya expresses his desire to go with him. So Supriya also wants to go with him, since Supriya is a great friend of Kemankar. But Kemankar says no, stay there to keep update information, warning him about evil time that the strongest person gives away. So Kemankar tells Supriya to be there, stay there, and to update him. Update him means update Kemankar about the happening, what is happening in the kingdom. So Kemankar asks Supriya to be careful and not to be drawn away by the new religion that Malini is practicing. So Kemankar has a doubt, Kemankar has a doubt when he would go abroad, Supriya might be attracted towards the new religion like the crowd of Brahmins. So this is what we find. And now the story moves to the palace garden. The second part of the story moves to the palace garden. In the palace garden, we see Malini and Supriya. They are there and they are talking about religion, friendship, and many things. So here Malini says she cannot put the argument with Supriya because he has read many books. So Malini believes that Supriya has read many books, and Malini cannot do any arguments with Supriya. But on the other hand, Supriya says this. Supriya says that he is ready to follow her everything he has read. So you can say that in one sense again, Supriya is also kind of attracted in the sense that Supriya is ready to follow Malini. Whatever she says, whatever she does, Supriya is ready. So Supriya is attracted, in one sense we can say that Supriya is attracted by her beauty and ideal behavior. Ideal behavior means here no one has expected that she would surrender herself, she would go in front of the crowd of Brahmins and she would ask for her own exile. So in that sense you can say ideal behavior. No one would do this. So others, we can say others means here is difficult to find others behavior in people. So in that sense only, okay. Therefore she feels too difficult to solve people's problems, as her heart has been weak, as she says. Moreover, she asks Supriya about his friendship with Khemankar. So now here, so then Supriya says that Khemankar is the greatest friend, but he has cheated him by submitting the letter to the king written by Khemankar. So when Malini asks Supriya about his friendship with Khemankar, then Supriya says he has cheated his friend. How he has cheated? He has given the letter to the king. That means Khemankar has sent the letter to Supriya about the future plan, about the plan to plan for battle, for movement, andolan, rebellion. This letter has been given to the king by Supriya. So in that sense you can say that Supriya has cheated Khemankar by submitting the letter to the king, and as a result Khemankar is arrested. Whereas the king is very happy. And king is ready to give Supriya any reward he wants. So indirectly maybe we can understand that even Supriya asked the hand of Malini for marriage, I think he would grant. So something is not exactly given in the story, but we can understand that including the chance to marry Malini is also there as a reward. So he asks the king not to kill Khemankar. So now Supriya says not to kill Khemankar, because if king is a real true friend of Supriya at that time, then if really king wants to show the true friendship, then Supriya says this is true friendship would be king should not kill or hang Khemankar. And Khemankar on the other hand, when asked what is the last wish of Khemankar, then Khemankar desires. He has a desire to see Supriya as his final wish. You can say death wish. Then Supriya and Khemankar, they have arguments, debate. In this argument, Khemankar accuses, arop lagaunu, he accuses Supriya for going against his religion. Both of them put their arguments for a long time. Khemankar says that only way to solve the argument is to die together. Therefore, Khemankar kills Supriya with his chains, because he was in chains, chains. So he just strike the chains, and Supriya is killed, and he falls on the ground. He falls down on the ground. At that time, king asked his sword, Tarwar, maybe to kill Khemankar. Khemankar, to kill Khemankar, but the play ends. The play ends with Malini requesting not to kill Khemankar, but to forgive, pardon Kemankar. So you can see here, even at the end of the story, see Malini has a forgiving nature. Forgiving nature भनेको माफी दिने. So she has that tendency. That means here she has that quality. She does not want to be killed. So you can say this is also one sense. She stands for Buddhism. So we find that killing is against the rights of Buddhism. So we can find this. So here in this story, what we find is writer has beautifully presented it as a story of love and hatred. So we can say that Malini she stands for love, whereas Kemankar Kemankar he stands for hatred. So this is a poetic play of love and hatred. So at the end of the play, what we see, many things are there. So you can see when Malini requests his father to forgive Kemankar, and play ends there. We as a reader, readers are completely confused. So no need to be confused, I think, because certain things are kept to the imagination of the readers. Readers have to evaluate the story itself, because Malini practices Buddhism. So killing is against Buddhism. So in one sense, in one sense it is, of course, it's not only in Buddhism, I mean in Hinduism also, in other religion also, killing is against religion, no doubt. But here you can say that in that sense we have to understand. Now students often ask me in the class, and they have requested also, would you call Supriya a traitor? Traitor means betrayer, one who cheats. Why or why not? So now you can see here, it's a very tricky question. How we can say Supriya is a traitor, and why not? Why and why not? We can go in both ways. And first of all, let us see. Let us put this for a while. Supriya is a traitor. Betrayer. You can say cheater. Normally we don't use the word cheater here, but for your convenience I'm using the word betrayer, dhoka dini vyakti. A traitor भनेको त अझै you can say desdrohi, but we cannot say exactly here. So here Supriya cheats Kemankar. In that sense Supriya is a traitor, because Kemankar has a full trust. Kemankar has a full trust on Supriya. With this trust, with this belief, he goes to foreign land to bring soldiers. Even Kemankar tells Supriya, be there and keep informing him about the updates. But what Supriya does, instead of doing that, Supriya submits. Supriya, let's say, gives, in simple terms, Supriya gives the letter of Kemankar to the king. That means here you can say that in that sense Supriya becomes a traitor. But on the other hand, Supriya is not a traitor. Why? Because on the one hand friendship, on the other hand kingdom, land, country. So you can say he has a wider perspective. As I said while talking about the story also, he is, in one sense we can say, he is broad-minded. You can say that Supriya is attracted by Malini, therefore he wants to be close to Malini, close to king, therefore you can have many arguments. But if you see broadly, in a broad perspective, he saves the nation. Supriya saves the nation from rebellion, from bloodshed. He saves his own country, sacrificing his own friend. We can say Supriya sacrifices friendship at the altar of nation. So this is what we find. In that sense we can find. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel, Adventure in Life, and of course please do comments. Your comments are really very much valuable. So without your comments, it's very difficult. So thank you so much.